All right. Yes, Warren, first thing is ahead of the big kickoff. How's the team looking? Everyone fit and available, or?
No, we've got a couple of injuries, so which is disappointing. We were hoping to have them ready for round one, but both Tom Aldred and Juan Lascano will miss round one, so not ideal, but some unfortunate injuries they picked up a few weeks back, and hopefully we'll have them back in the near future though.
The thing with Juan, is that a carryover with the same thing that sort of kept him out of that FFA Cup match? Or?
Yeah, it's the same injury, but he's been training fully now for 2 weeks. But just with getting clearance from the high performance and medical department, it's probably not quite right. But I'd expect to see him in some capacity next week.
Obviously, not great losing Tommy as well, given his influence and leadership on the squad.
Yeah, look, and that was just so innocuous. It was an unfortunate injury in the way it happened. So. Someone's body weight falling on him, and he's a big boy, the boy from Adelaide, in the game, and it happened. So, look, it's one of those things. But again, Tom's not going to be a huge concern. He'll be back in a week or two, I think, and fit and firing to go.
I guess does that sort of put a bit of an onus on guys like Jack and Scotty to sort of fill that leadership role at the back there?
Yeah, probably, but we've got good players coming in too. We've got Kai Truan that was outstanding last year that we expect a big season from as well, and we've got some new signings that are going to make their debut as well, and we've got full confidence and belief in those players that they can step up.
Luka Banovic is obviously going to be up a bit later. I mean, what's he brought to the club? And he obviously was very keen on coming up here and proving himself with a bit of senior football that he wasn't getting at Sydney. So how has he been going, and what sort of opportunities do you expect him to get? Yeah,
Luke is, well, first and foremost, he's a great talent. And I know Sydney thought the same about him, and we certainly do as well. And he's someone that, if given an opportunity, we think we could do very well in the A-League, and which is why we brought him up here. I'm a huge admirer of his qualities. So, he's had a couple of setbacks in pre-season as well, but we'll definitely see him tomorrow in the game. And with his speed and directness and his threat in behind, we hope that he can cause some problems.
What about City, mate? Obviously, they were the benchmark last year, and it's probably the ultimate test to start the season away at them.
Yeah, it doesn't get any easier, but as we say to the boys as well, there's no easy games in the A-League. So, look, they were the benchmark last year. They were deservedly champions and the best team in Australia, and we expect them to be strong again. So it's no easy challenge, but we're up for it, and we're certainly not thinking anything other than going down there and performing and trying to get the points.
I think Paddy has confirmed that Andy Naboot will start, and they'll probably see how Macca is and how Lecky is coming back from international duty. Are you sort of planning for them to sort of all play a role at some point?
Look, you'd expect them to be involved in some way, some capacity, whatever that may look like. But, to talk about those three does a disservice to Tilio and Kolakowski, who had fantastic seasons last year as well. So they've just got talent all over the park, and I think you could stress yourself out getting a headache just thinking about the quality of their squad. So we'll focus on ourselves and do what we do best, and try and give it a good shake when we get down there.
I think if I remember rightly, it was a bit of a cracker of a game for the first game last season as well, up at Redcliffe against them. Like, it seems to be sort of the curtain raiser match for you guys to start against City.
Yeah, well, we obviously had them round one last year, and that was a baptism of fire as well. And look, in all three games against them, we've been competitive in them. At times we've been outplayed in them, and we've learned from those games as well. So, again, we know the qualities of the opposition, but we're confident in what we do as a team as well.
What about, I think it's been a while since the team's actually beaten Hearts/City down in Melbourne. Is that something that comes into your factors at all, or anything like that?
Not really. We obviously set standards and goals and objectives, and but first and foremost, we go into every game trying to perform and to win that game. And we don't talk about records and history. We talk about what's in front of us, and we want to make sure we go down to Melbourne on Friday and try and get the points.